UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. Is that what they had in mind?
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
How close was that to going down? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Be the ball, Danny. No. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently in a share of 11th place. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
From about 200 yards out.
Wind straight down.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. 19 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
That's tidy. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
No, that's too bad. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Well, the 4th is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This 4th can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Oh, well played. I will take that. Also into the top 5 now. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Second shot here on the 5th. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This is all that's left to pull ahead of Lydia Ko. They're going to try to apply some pressure here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Okay, time to return to the action. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now at 3 under overall. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
from around 170 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. This is a par putt. That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here. This one's online. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass's Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Attaboy, good shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, quality shot, that. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh. Opportunity to make their par. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Lydia Ko. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Well, that's a handy shot. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for 3rd position. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well played, mate. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been a little up and down, but she's just one stroke back from her rival.
And back to the play, shall we? Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Go in. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Why not take another look at that effort?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
He's currently sitting in third place.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Aggressive, I love it, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, that's frustrating. Wow, almost an eagle. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Little birdie look in here.
Ouch, that hurts. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking good so far.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Let's return to live play now. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Okay, steady now. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. That's a good putt to make, that one. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
This one's looking good.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Going with the 7.
4 left.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. That'll sting a bit. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Ooh, right by the hole. And this one will be for double bogey. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. And down she goes from outside the range. And that will take him to 6 under. And it's time to recap that play.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Good shot there. Great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
It was on a good line. A par putt on the table. Currently 6 under for the round. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Oh, absolutely flushed. This putt is for a score of 65.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And we're all over. Bar the shout. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Well, Henny, I feel like we're sitting here with eggs on our faces. We didn't think anyone could knock out Lydia Ko. But what about that performance? No win in the event, but that doesn't really matter when you beat someone of Lydia's stature.
Luke, I hate being wrong, so this is a tough pill for me to swallow. But this player challenged Lydia Ko and beat her. This result is going to give them some inspiration towards their huge, big career aspirations. And best of luck to them. I'll never doubt them again.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.